Hello and welcome to another App Reviews episode number 11. Today, we're going to talk about VoiceCopy. Now, the App Reviews is all about looking at apps that are new and apps that are not as known to many. And we're going to talk about this particular new one called VoiceCopy AI. Now, if you haven't seen from the last Bryce Talk Show episode, I talked about VoiceCopy AI and about what VoiceCopy is. So if you haven't watched that, or you can go to the other Bryce Talk Show episode when I was talking about voice cloning, and it's close to the end of the episode I was talking about it. So let me give you the short rundown before we go on with this review. All this is voice cloning. You can use the microphone to record yourself or someone, or you can use the file uploader to upload an audio file of said person. So, let's start with the review. So, we're on the main page and it shows all my voices. So far, I've cloned 6 voices so far. I've cloned myself. Delilah from, she has worked on the radio many times. Also, I cloned, Rich Davis, Howard Stern, and even Tony Soprano. Now, just so you know, the app with English accents isn't that good because I tried to see if I can get it to do his New Yorker accent, but to no avail. It doesn't do well with certain English accents. So, you can't talk like this. You can't just talk like that because, the AI just doesn't talk like that. It only works with normal English talking. So here's the main page you're going to get when you get this. And so at the bottom you'll see an ad button so you can clone and generate a new voice. So here we go.
Delilah 3D Brock.
There's all my voices. I even cloned Brock, another one of my friends that I know. I had found some recordings from when I was hanging out with some folks and cloned Brock. And
Delilah, Tony Soprano, 5 days ago.
And it also shows days where it also shows how long the voices were cloned. And that one I cloned 5 days ago.
Rich Davis.
And Rich Davis,
13 days.
I cloned 13 days ago. Now, for Rich Davis, I was looking through my Sirius XM recordings because I had some recordings like from the Pop 2 Countdown and other stuff.
Howard 17
And there's Howard Stern, and here's my voice right here.
Bryce. Heading level 2. Visited.
So, let's show you what it looks like. I'm not going to just clone one just for this review. I'm just going to show you what the cloning process looks like. So we're going to click on the add button
17 add
right there
button,
and you're going to click on this button,
add next arrow forward,
and it's going to take you to
back,
the
VoiceCopy app.
VoiceCopy
Give your
where
new
you can
voice
clone,
a name,
and it says give your new voice a name, and here's the little
call me anything you like, multi-line text field. And
then you're going to go in here
double
and
tap to edit.
hit
Use the rotor to access misspelled next selected.
You're going to type in a name. And so you just
SDER.
So you just put a name in.
GHK shift select cap U O V N I Q E.
Now, Ronnie, I'm thinking is Ronnie the limo driver. Although I don't have any recordings of just him talking just yet. Although I have recordings of Stern, but I'm not cloning anybody just yet. Just because I'm just showing you the process of this.
Next Ronnie. Next arrow for next arrow. Next arrow soon available. English.
You can
Radio
choose the
button.
language,
Choose
but
the
there's only
English.
one language so far.
Soon. Next
Then you'll hit
arrow
next,
forward out. Next
and
arrow
then
up arrow upload arrow forward outline. Back.
you'll have the
0. Choose 1. Mic outline.
You have the mic, so you click on that, and then it will record the voice, or
record audio arrow forward out document outline.
which is
upload a file from your phone.
you can upload your file,
arrow forward.
or you could use the share sheet, so you can grab an app and do all that stuff. Now, what you can do when you upload a file,
upload
you
a
can
file.
just do,
Upload a file. Upload
upload audio
photo
file,
live.
and it
Choose file. Take photo.
brings the
choose file.
thing where you can browse your files.
Tags. Files.
But we're not doing
more. Cancel.
We're not going to do all this because we're just talking about just how it works. So let's get out of voice cloning.
13 days ago.
Now let's take a look at some voices and how they sound. Let's do
Rich Davis.
Let's do some
heading level 2.
Previewing for some of these voices.
Bryce.
So here's mine. I'm going to click on mine right here, and when you click on it, it'll show you all the audio you've generated with your voice. So here are some audio that I've generated.
Bryce,
and here's
audio
this one
one.
I've created yesterday.
21 hours
and
of audio
click
1.
on it,
audio 1.
And it's going to
Bryce,
take me to the thing where I can play it. I wrote this yesterday. This is what's new with the newest version of VoiceCopy that was released on Friday, which is now version 4. They claim you can now re-record your voice, which is something that we've been hoping that would be available to improve it. They also mentioned some changes to the player, and I'm sure it's been changed a little. On Wednesday, they released a version which messed up how you can import voices. Before Wednesday's release, you could import a voice by just uploading an audio file directly to the app, but then you could use the share sheet because it wouldn't work. I don't know if this was fixed in version 4, but we'll just have to see. I was scared when they released this one that they would limit the use because it looks like I can still generate unlimited audio files and voices. This still remains the same. And that's my voice. And I was talking about the new version of VoiceCopy, but it seems like I can't re-record my voice or any other, or re-edit them like they said they would, because I can't find it in there unless they really haven't released it that yet. But I don't know. We'll just have to see.
Speech on back.
And
button.
So let's check out some other voices
banner.
here.
This is what's new with back.
So this is my
Rich Davis. Howard.
Let's see what old Howard sounds like here.
Person at 9 the only except 20 hours of that's just the so as because I during the month of throughout the well. Today is the first day of spring. Audio 12.
Here's part of what Howard.
Wet play outline. Speech off.
Well, today is the first day of spring. It's still pretty cool at this day here in Ohio, but at least we're going somewhere. But I gotta tell you, this winter was quite the mildest so far. It all started in December when you guys had the polar vortex and everything was cold and it was snowing. Luckily, I missed that since I was in Florida at that time. The only downside was temperatures down there were below 40 degrees and some places had frost warnings. It wasn't until maybe December 27th or the 28th when things started to get better for us. Temperatures climbed all the way to the high 70s to the low 80s.
Now, the multiple files I made yesterday was for spring that I was talking about. What I did was I made that into one audio file since you can only type like 1,000 characters. So I used my audio editor like Studio Recorder and merged them all into one file. So all these VoiceCopy files I generated yesterday for Stern, I put them in one file so that way they'd be in just one file. Because you can only type so many characters for a voice model.
Back. Well, 5 day back.
But yeah.
7. 13. Rich Davis.
Yeah, and this is old Rich Davis now. You know
Heading
Richie.
level 2. Audio using Google search has become an exercise of weeding through a sea of links that lead to spam articles or worse yet, paywalls for news and content. I get the internet is evolving, but audio
this was something
1.
I found on Reddit.
Heading
now this
level
is what Rich
2.
Davis sounds
Rich Dave
like.
cap. Using play outline. Speech off.
Using Google search has become an exercise of weeding through a sea of links that lead to spam articles, or worse yet, paywalls for news and content. I get the internet is evolving, but you'd think these big brains at Google would adjust their algorithms to keep their golden goose relevant. Searching for content, I need to navigate through paid ad links that I don't have an interest in. Next, I need to review the link choices to me, as publishers have laced their content with keywords and lengthy, often garbage content that is of no help to me. Finally, and worst of all, searching for news with Google is a joke. Google does nothing to separate publications that have paywalls from those offering free content. Why? They know people want information on what they're searching for and don't want to click a link to get a damn subscription blocker in front of them. Now we're told about ChatGPT and other AI moving into search. I know it's going to lead to more spam content and useless sear.
Yes, I found that post on Reddit. So yeah, so this tool.
Back.
I don't want to go through all the
Banner.
samples of all the voices in
Landmark.
this one video. I might do a video where it shows all the samples of what the voices sound like. But yeah, that's pretty much a couple things about voice copy. A couple other things to note. They do have some limits for free use, although really you can still do unlimited because I don't think their subscription really rolled out yet. So, I mean, they say you can only create 20 audio files and create only 4 voices and only those 2, but I can still generate as many as I want because it'll still work. So yeah, I mean, if this app still grows and hopefully is good, has some really good potential. I could just use this as just for fun skits, maybe. But of course, someone will take it to their advantage and, ruin it for everybody, which we don't want. So yeah, you can get this on Google Play, and we're just pretty much wherever you get your apps. It's on Google Play and the App Store, so wherever you can get it, free download for both. So, hopefully you enjoyed this little fun review. So, you can get it and start cloning your voices. I'll see you guys later.
Cellular. Control center.